welcome to this reading and this channel, Dimensions of Love. Let's clear this space together. Let's clear our energies and bring in positive vibes. Hi and welcome. If you're new here, Spirit has a message for you. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for being here. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So watch your ears. Let's ring this bell. There we go. Okay, so please feel free to invite your spirit team to connect with our spirit team and together to deliver this message, what you need to see and what you need to know in your current situation. And with these cards that we first pick in the base of the energy. Also, feel free to pick your pile. These are your piles, 1, 2, and 3. Whichever you're drawn to, pick that pile because we will reveal the message at the end of this video. So, with any further ado, let's just start this reading. First of all, I'm feeling very, very calm. So, your energy feels very calm and collected. You feel very trusting at the divine at this time. There's a certain calmness. And if we start with the first card that came out, which was the 5 of Wands, there is happening a lot of opposite opinions, wants, and there is not a conflict because they're kind of, if you see, they're playing around with these sticks kind of, but there is a competition happening where usually this competition will be okay, it won't be so heavy, but I feel like you're very intuitive here, and this competition, even though it's not very harsh in energy wise, you kind of feel it more because you feel it more with your emotions. So it becomes very, it's more, how can I explain this? It's more difficult for you to feel all of this because you're kind of filtering it out through 2 different aspects. One is there's so many different opponents and wants and energies. And second of all, you have to filter it through your emotion of how you feel about all of this happening, which can create a lot of things happening inside of you. So it might look quite simple, but for you, it hasn't been that simple. And it's because you feel it so much more than the other ones competing here in the card. And so very nice to see the second card that came out here, which is the World. So this cycle is completing. You see her holding these 2 sticks. It feels like she is a magician. And you can kind of create whatever you want to this reality, into this reality, because as she is standing there naked, I'm feeling drawn to that she's naked. You have this purity and this magic around you that cannot be denied by anyone that sees you. So she's kind of holding this energy, and that's why I feel like you've manifested that you wanted this to end here. Because you're not so against anyone else's opinions or wants or needs, but you're very aware of what you want and you don't want to be in conflict with no one. But I feel like all of them can almost see you because you are this naked and you're kind of pure in your energy, which, yeah, I feel like what's coming through here is that this cycle that is ending here with all of these energies, it's finally being clear to you why you felt this so intense. And then we had this third, and see how they're together, because I feel like this blue background, it feels like spirit is right there with you. Like your blueprint is so unique that it is following kind of you from this scenario to this. I don't know why I feel this coming through. And then we had this justice card that fell out right after the world. So there's a feeling of you having this kind of, I feel this question, when will this stop? When is it over? When is it? And it's been difficult. But remember, this is a card of endings. This is the Major Arcana's last card. So this is telling us that there is an ending, a definite ending of this cycle. And these difficulties will just turn into your favor, because I feel like the Justice card throw itself out at us, as in you wanting this ending to happen, and kind of questioning the universe, and the universe just pops out very, very direct and saying there will be an equilibrium, there will be balanced scales, justice will be served, everything will be okay. I feel like that is the message from the universe to you, and that they're honoring that you've always stand here and trusted the process, even though that sometimes I feel when you've been in this energy and you felt like, does anyone have my back at this point? But the universe says it absolutely does. They are there right with you. So the next card was the Hangman in reversed. So this card is always telling me to always see it from another perspective. So the Hangman is like a hanging energy. It is delays, stagnation. But the Hangman in reverse is not saying that. The Hangman in reverse is kind of saying that, because these two cards popped out after we picked the Hangman. So Spirit really wanted this message to be clear. Yes, it has been delays. It sure has been delays. It is true. But Spirit put this delay, and we've had our other videos. If you want to watch them, you can do that. But we picked the same energy back in those cards too, that this delay that's been put here is intentionally for you to learn something from this situation, which you have. You've learned the mistakes not to repeat. So it doesn't create these delays. And with that, Spirit is actually gifting you, something of you waiting. How can this be explained? Please be patient, because it's decoding an energy and putting it into words. That is the most difficult part. But Spirit is saying here that this delay that you've been put in here, okay? This delay, you've understood the lesson. And because you understood the lesson, Spirit has kind of in the background worked this delay to your advantage. Like kind of, you could have had one present as like an investment. You invest some money into stocks, and then it grows, right? So the same way here, the universe invested something that you didn't see as a gift for you. If you could wait out this delay without rushing yourself, this will be given to you. And you have been waiting here because you learned the lessons, because the justice is right here in the middle, saying that you have learned the lessons and that this gift is coming from the divine to you. Because at the end of this row, as wonderful as this is, we have generational wealth here. So this is family wealth. So your future is, and it's a completion. Generationally, there is an energy of your Your blueprint from your bloodline from the beginning has always struggled with this. And they've never come to full circle. And I feel like you are finally the one that will reach this full circle. You will create generational wealth and you will change the rhythm of your ancestors. So there's a lot of cheering, and I'm still feeling this calmness. It's like it's so calm. It's like spirit is giving you these feelings of being calm. And even though that these cards are here, there is an inner knowing inside of you that says, I already know this. You're kind of just confirming it to me, but I already know this. And that is wonderful. It is wonderful when you have a reading and your cards are just confirming what you already know, because that is when you are in the highest octaves that you can be in. And I feel like you are this. So this is a confirmation to you. Spirit understands here that these delays of your project or whatever that you started, that these has tried to pick or take as an energy. They just, and they can come as different people in your workspace, in around your area where you live. This delays that has been happening has been very frustrated for you here, because it hasn't given you success. See, the Six of Wands in reverse. And Spirit knows that. That's why the justice is right in the middle. So the justice is looking here and seeing. And you see how she is looking back at them, because she's already in front, but she's looking back at them as, because you have such a pure energy, you don't wish these people anything bad. That's how I feel. I feel like you're happy and you want them to, wherever they're in their journey, to be good, even though that everything that they did, it's not that like you're excusing what they've done, but more so of you've gained such a deeper knowledge into how energy works. So as you're glancing back here at them, you're kind of thanking them. You're not having this harshness inside of you that you want to revenge or something. You don't have that. You have this calm, pure, beautiful energy that is coming through. I love that, because that's why Spirit and the justice here is at your favor. This is wonderful. And here also is Saturn, and we're working a lot with Saturn. This card is associated with Saturn. So we're working a lot of Saturn and restrictions. So this has been the restrictions, but the justice will balance the scales of these delays that has been here now, and this will bring you to generational wealth. So this is a wonderful message. So let's just pick some more cards. Just put these under here so you can look at these, because maybe you want to change pile. You know, we can always change our minds whenever we want. So feel free to do that. So let's just, Spirit, give us cards to connect these cards together. Let's see what more information can be revealed. Spirit, reveal the information that the viewer needs to see and know, but they already know. Yeah. See, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you're leaving this situation because it's been weighing you down. And at this finish line, you wanted to give up on this prosperity and this lack mentality, that you will not have enough resources, finances. And these people are kind of the same, as in you always you just wanted to be taken care of and move back. And other parties here was very greedy. And because you weren't so greedy in this situation, you cleared out patterns, ancestral patterns within yourself. and you're coming out of this Five of Pentacles. You see how this card is in reverse, and that there is a lock, but there is also a key, and it's in reverse. So it's saying all of these, like we spoke of back here, will be given to you because you've worked through something very difficult that involved a lot of past life hardship. And I feel like that's what you have in common with all of these involved. These are past lives energy. And they're all connected because it's like trauma bonding. All of these have the same trauma of past both lives and programming of where they were in lack. But I feel like you are coming out here on top, and Spirit is saying, I'm getting this message, don't for a second think about stopping right now, because like you're right there and you're close. So don't let this hesitation, because I feel like they will try, because this energy will never stop trying doing this until they understand their lesson. And because you've understood your lesson, you know, sometimes people don't want anyone to departure and have this happy ending. They will try to sabotage it until the end because they're not aware of what they really are doing. So just know that you are very lucky here that you're coming out of this. This is subconscious, and I feel like you've worked on this so much. So don't give up moving forward. What more? Here at this ending and justice, Spirit, is there anything else here? Or is it something that needs to be clarified here between the world and the justice? Yeah. See, something in the subconscious in your mind. You see? The sun, and it kind of looks like the sun, but it is a moon. But you can see the shine coming in from here. Can you see it? It's basically saying that these people, because I'm getting two energies, you always get these polarities and opposite energies that are mirroring. These energies here are kind of leaving trails. You see the feathers? They're leaving trails behind them. They think that I feel like there's an energy they don't want to be, they don't want anyone to know what they really did. And I feel like, you see that crow is kind of screaming out the truth. So it will be, the more that they have resisted this truth to be revealed, it will still come out. And I feel like because you're so spiritually here, evolved within yourself, it's like you already know what truth will be revealed at this time. But still, you are remaining calm. It's like you already knew it, and you're happy because the world is a closure, that you're going to get closure about this whole situation, why your pentacles were off, why the Seven of Swords, why this mental confusion was always there. And it will be clarity here. Yeah, clarity. And I feel like something in, this is specific for someone, something in your subconscious, because the feathers are coming from this back, and I've never seen it, but I feel drawn to this backpack, which I feel is your subconscious. And I feel like your subconscious is kind of been sabotaging you, but now something is opening up. The backpack is kind of being open, and these feathers are falling off. Eventually he will turn around and he will see this feather. So I feel like something that you couldn't see, that you were naive to, will be revealed to you because of these trails. Like Spirit will show this to you, and there will be this justice, because Spirit wants to bring justice to your situation. Yeah. That was a specific message. But back to this, I feel like it's something subconscious here that's going to clear out. And the message with these people involved, you will have the justice, because yeah, everything that has been negative will eventually have to become positive. And I feel like you struggled a lot here. So it's inevitable that the future is looking very prosperous for you and more in the positive note. Let's move forward to the Justice and the Hangman. Spirit, what does the viewer need to see? What does the viewer need to know with the energy flow right now? Wow. What? Okay. Okay. This is a union within yourself. A union within yourself, a lost part of yourself will be found here. Because of this hangman energy here and the delays, something beautiful will happen. But also, I feel for some of you, you will have a partner coming in here. There's someone, I feel there's a new energy, and this energy is connected to you, and it is very calm. It's a very calm energy. This is a very calm Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type of energy, very watery, but it can also be that we are getting into the Pisces season now, also going into next week. But I feel mostly drawn to that these cups are so colorful, that you will create, there's something that you will create together with someone that will be a very dear friend to you. After this justice and all of this delay, I feel like after March, this is starting here. There'll be something beautiful happening here within a month. Wow. This was unexpected here, right in the delay. Spirit, is this what's going to be the union as a friendship first, and then you will actually be in a relationship because of this? Let's see. Spirit, tell us more here, because now you all got me curious, and I don't get so curious, but let's see here. Spirit, give us one more card here. What does the viewer need to see more? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, he is holding roses in his hand. Yes. This is not an older person, but this is a lover. Like, this is again a confirmation. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Very loving, very, very much so loving, very beautiful, and will be, you see that there's a letter there. He'll be that type of a person that will send letters and go on hikes together. Just very romantic person in this union here that is entering your life. Maybe this young person will teach you something. If you're an older woman, like, I don't mean older, but if you're a mature woman, I feel like this younger energy will enter your life and make you see something that you've never seen before, or activate something in you that will create this generational wealth. But just because of these delays and these blockages, it will be something beautiful here. This is a beautiful romantic person here. Wow. This is so unexpected here. Just right from there in the justice, I was not expecting to see this message like this. And here you are moving away from difficulties, right? So you've been in this energy, and then comes this beautiful, loving energy. Wow, that is so amazing. Look, even his horse is so pretty. My goodness. I feel like, yeah, I feel this, I feel you blushing. It's been so very unexpected because of these delays here and these setbacks. And then all of a sudden, here comes a union, an amazing friendship, very romantic and loving. You know, we sometimes don't have to stay forever with a person, but they can just come into our lives in a shorter time to activate something, to teach us something, right? And this is the kind of young love I see, like early 30s. Wow. Yeah, between even from 25 to 35. That would be the age I'll see this person. That's what I feel. So take what resonates, of course, here. But I want to do, I feel like I want to do this angel cards just to close it in. Because I feel like this message is very clear and calm and relaxing, and now I'm kind of feeling excited because I feel like this energy here just brought excitement. So I feel like you are going to be very excited actually here for the future. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, you deserve it. If you came through all of this deception, these just fighting, and you're just so sensitive and so in tune, of course you deserve this. Because it's a union that you find in yourself. Let's see. Yeah. You see, soon you will get this. You see, again, always when I see this card, I see this third eye star. There will be a new direction, and you will have an understanding which way to go. Because right now, it's not that you're unsure, you're calm and you're trusting. But there are no, I feel like your intuition is not pushing you anywhere. It's like it's still this energy that is clearing out from this delay. And I feel like that's going to shift, and it's going to just start to push forward. But it's just right in the middle right now, in this transition. Just right in the middle, going to the end. So I want to do 3 cards. So let's do just 3 cards. Angel, is there anything else that you want the viewer to know more? Let's see. Wow. Something wonderful and magical is about to happen. This is what I feel, this unexpected. See? Because it goes right over the Justice card. Something that you didn't expect was going to come will happen. Will happen here. You got wings to fly. And again, here's this naked body. I feel like this is your energy. It's so pure. It's so pure. It's no shame that it needs any like cover-ups. It's just so open and just this pureness about it. There's no shame. So I feel like this is you. This is a wonderful energy. Wow. Beautiful. Just one more card. This reading is ending very positively. I like it. One more card. Yeah. And on this delay here, something will happen. This is what I felt about these cards here. About this energy here from the beginning. Right, as I said, remember what I said there in the beginning, that there will be that these people that hasn't worked on what you've worked on, that are still in this lack, they just want to win because they feel lack, they need the money, they will steal, they will do anything to get what they want because they haven't healed those wounds within themselves or in their subconscious. Here they are coming back, just trying to push your buttons one last time. And I feel like you already see it. You already know it. You're not doing it. You're not engaging into that energy because you know where you're going. You're just having this, there's a feeling of calmness. And I feel there's an energy here that's pushing, that is trying to rush me. When I'm looking at this card, I'm being rushed. And they kind of want to pollute your third eye. You see, she's a star there, but you see here, I feel like this purple color purple can be very toxic sometimes. And I feel like this purple color is coming out as toxic. So someone is trying to cover up. They don't want to get themselves exposed. So they do everything at the last minute to try to do this, but it's not going to work because you're not engaging into that fight. You're not engaging with your energy into making that, because you're going to your happy ending. You don't have no time for that. You've already learned in this delay. You stood in this delay for that long and you didn't complain. And Spirit has seen that. Spirit has felt your trust. And therefore you will get rewarded. So just walk away from that conflict. It's not yours. It's just hurt people reflect what they're hurting about towards you. So there's nothing personal. It is all actually within them. Of course, no one will be happy knowing that they're lost and they don't want to lose. But you've lost so much and you didn't even complain. Will they see that? No. People like that don't even feel like they've done anything wrong. They will even argue to say that you've done something wrong. So if someone is coming at you when you're having this beautiful loving union here and tries to argue with you, or how dare you, if this is a past relationship or if this is jealous friends, you shouldn't do that. It's the age gap or whatever they might try to say here. You know what fits in your story. I'm just saying what I'm picking up here fast. Don't engage into that conflict. It's just that energy that just tries to pull you back here. One last time, try to hold you back here. Don't let it do that. You are more advanced in that. You've worked through your layers of trauma here, and you will keep working through your layers. Because I feel like, yeah, something amazing is about to happen here. Right in the middle, right over the Justice card. See? From this to that. How beautiful. Excuse me. Now, let's move forward to this pile. 1, 2, and 3. So, if you pick this shell, number 1, let me tell you, it's very bright now. I don't know if you can pick that up. If you pick this shell, this is a wonderful shell. This is all about romance. This shell is all about love, 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 love. So if you picked shell number 1, there is a romance that will emerge into your life very soon, sooner than you think. If you picked shell number 2, then it looks like that. Oh, it's very bright now. And this shell is saying that you're very, very, very intuitive and very sensitive to energies, but there will be an opportunity presented to you. And if you picked shell number 3, that looks like this, then this is saying that the universe favors you. I mean, you are loved. I mean, who doesn't love something that's innocent and just can stay pure in their nakedness with everything that there is? And there's also a message here. This shell is connected, and maybe I could say this too about this first shell. When it was Valentine's Day, men at sea used to take the shell to their wives. So that's a fun fact for you. Maybe you will meet each other and love to travel across the sea, or he will be from across the sea, this man. This shell is saying calcium supplements, because this shell needs calcium to build its shell. So it's saying if you have deficiency with your, I don't know why this is coming through, but if you have this, like something is bothering with your bones, your bone structures, your teeth, this is saying instead of using supplements, is that the word, for calcium, that you shouldn't do that because it will ruin it even more. It will make you be weaker and more fragile. It's asking you to, instead of using supplements, because it will not be good for you, use fermented foods. So that's what I just picked up, because this shell is connected with calcium. So if someone out there feels that why you picked the shell, please don't use supplements for that. Use fermented foods. That's your extra message above that. But your favorite, like the universe favors you a lot. And how amazing. Thank you. Thank you for letting us give you this message. And it's getting so bright now. I hope you all have a wonderful day and that you enjoyed this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. It does help, actually, if you do so, this channel to grow and to let our work reach more people as we are advancing forward, as are you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this moment. Have a wonderful day. Send in love your way. Bye, everyone.